Hi folks, we're going to do some movements for the lungs. So Qigong for the lungs, particularly at this time, we're going to work on expanding the lungs and doing Qigong movements that are designed to strengthen the lungs and the functioning of the lungs. So many of you will know some of these before. We'll just gather them together in one place. So always what's good to start Qigong is the connection to the ground, connection to the feet, to solid ground under the feet. A sense of bringing your awareness to the feet. Whatever shoes you're wearing, feel yourself in the shoes. If you're barefoot, feel the connection to the ground under the foot, solid ground. And push down into the feet. Really gather and sense that strong strength of the ground under the feet, and then opening up through the body and out to the sides. This is always good for lungs, the expansion of the chest, the opening of the rib cage, opening of the back. Nice and gentle, not forcing and being in any way trying to overextend, a very natural opening movement. The body likes it to be kind and easy for it. And then it will relax in and open into the movement easier with you. Very good. So we're going to do a little movement from the 5 animals called the bird, which is specifically for strengthening the lungs. So we put one palm on top of the other and push down. And then letting the palms come down, up overhead as we slightly lean forward, keeping the arms close to the ears. And then as we push the palms down, we let the weight sink into one leg, firmly into the leg. As we push the palms and feet behind us, I point my other toe behind and I'm pushing my palms back behind me. And then I come back again into the center. We'll do that from the side with the other leg so you can see it. So the 2 palms again are flat on each other. As I lean forward, I'm looking up. And then I look straight ahead as the fingers point down. Arms are close to the ears. As you push down, push the palms back, let the weight sink into one leg and push the other leg behind you. Like you're soaring like an eagle here. Plant the weighted leg really strongly into the ground. Great exercise for balance. So really challenging your balance a little bit. Swap the palms, push down. And then as they come up the front, point slightly down. Push down. The weight goes into the other leg. Palms push behind you and we point the toe. Opening, you can see the lovely opening for the chest there. And feel that movement inside. Leaning forward slightly. Back down. Weight into one foot. Pointing with the other leg. And back. Just about shoulder width with the feet here, parallel feet. And swap again. Lovely. Well done, folks. And then the bird takes to flight. So palms look up, middle finger connects. And then as we open the wings up to the chest height, we come up with the knee. And then we sink back down, land the toe, and bring in the fingers again. And this time we go right up overhead, lifting the knee right up as far as we can. And down, landing the feet in the middle again. Connect the middle finger, opening up to about chest height, like flapping wings. Come down and land on the toe. Keep the weight in the other leg, circling now right up overhead with the arms and back down. Lovely movement. Kids love this if you have any kiddies doing these with you. Bird flapping its wings. Halfway first and then up, all the way up overhead. Knee up as far as you would like and can manage. And then landing down, come back to centre. Opening up to chest height and land the toe. Then all the way up overhead. The bird flapping its wings. So really creates a beautiful opening for the lungs. So have a go at, you can pause this and repeat that one if you like. We're going to try another one for the lungs, which is, many of you might know too, drawing the bow to shoot the arrow. So from the 8 brocades, first we have a wide horse stance, so about double shoulder width. Hands are crossed in front of the body. And then as we sink, we draw and open the chest, stretching out the palm, which looks like this. Tiger's mouth is open. And this other palm is pulling across the chest. So it creates this lovely opening in front. Drawing the bow to shoot the bird of prey. And my gaze is looking out through here. It's like you have a bow and arrow. You're opening the chest here. And my gaze is looking out through the tiger's mouth here. Very good. Change. Back in. Sink. Draw the bow. The other direction. Open the palm. 2 palms open and circle in. Sink again. We're not going to step, just opening here and gazing, opening the palms and stay. I'm going to stay centered with my weight in the middle so you can see the movement for the chest. And circling out with the palms and opening back to this middle. Opening to the other direction, drawing the bow. And then a simpler version of this one, just coming up the centre, turn palms out and open. Come into the centre again, like a gathering movement, open. Breathing in as you open the chest. Expanding and opening the chest. Breathe out. Breathing in. Pushing out to each side with flat palms. Gathering. Breathing in. And out. Breathing in. And out. Breathing in. And relax down the centre line. Again, you can try repeating those in your own time. So we have a lovely healing sound now for the lungs, which is like the sound of a bee. Zzz. So to make this sound, we're bringing the teeth together at the front. Zzz. And think of the sound of a bee. Zzz. So making the sound like s, z. So I'm also bringing my tongue behind the teeth on the bottom. You will sound like a buzzing bee. That's a good sign. And here's the movement to match it. So it's healing sounds, Qigong. So we start by coming up the center line. Drop the elbows and turn the palms towards each other. Here, just in front of the lung points at the chest here. Palms look to each other, elbows are down, and we push back while we look up. And then we sink into the knees and come forward. Bring the fingers together and push forward. Open the fingers, draw in towards the chest, relax. Drop the elbows, connect the palms, look up. Opening the chest. Forward and make your sound. Gather. Drop the elbows, looking up. I'll just show you from the side so you'll see it quite clearly here. Coming up. Drop the elbows, looking up. Connect the palms, come back in as you straighten. Drop the elbows. Connect the palms, look up. Open the chest. Push forward. And gather towards the chest. Very good. So there are a couple of movements for the lungs. So think, we might do a little one in bow stance. So think always for the lungs of opening. Think always of the thumbs. So our thumb meridian line comes from inside the lungs, out through here, down to the thumb. So always think of your thumbs, opening, stretching the thumbs, down along the inside of the arm to the thumbs. So think of that direction, you're trying to open that, as well as the organ itself, the lungs, guarding the lungs, protecting and strengthening the lungs. So from bow stance, so from our V, we'll step out and then forward, front foot straight ahead, back foot to the corner, bow and arrow stance. Okay, so from here, push, yield, opening, forward and push. Push, yield. So again, as we come back, we're opening the lungs, forward, push. We'll step in and we'll do the same to the other side. Stepping, sink the weight, step to the side and then forward. Bow and arrow stance. Push. Breathe in and open. Forward, push. Breathe in. It's my little friend. Forward and push. Breathing in. Forward, push. So think of gathering in fresh chi, fresh energy into the lungs. Very good. Okay. I'm going to do a last one for the lungs. Again, bow stance. We're going to step forward here. This time we're going to do this movement. And I'm going to go from the side. So in bow stance, bow and arrow, my two palms are connected, looking across at each other, like they're holding a ball. And as I circle out and in, I'm drawing a coordination exercise really. So we're going forward and back. As we go forward, the palms come out and up. As we bring the weight into the back foot, we draw the palms in, elbows back and down. We swap to the other side. Bow and arrow again. I'll turn from the side, circling out as we come forward, circling in and down as we bring the weight into the back foot. Very good. So this movement now I'll turn back to face you. I'm just going to stay with parallel feet and I'm going to circle in and down. And this time what I'm doing is moving the body and the spine with the movement. So as I'm circling towards the body, think of bringing the spine and the body forward and down. As the palms go forward, think of bringing the spine back. So you've kind of got a counter movement inside the body. As you come towards you with the palms, let the body move towards it. As the palms move out, let the body come back. That's a lovely strengthening movement for the lungs. And an opening. Palms come in, body goes forward. Palms go forward, body goes back. Quite a lovely movement. Going back as the palms go forward and coming to meet the palms as they come in. Breathing in. Circling in and down. Back to tall, grounded stance. Circling in and down. Settling your awareness back into the overall body. Coming in and down, bringing your focus inwards and downwards to the feet. How does the body feel now? Down the center line. And just gather the palms there. For ladies, the right palm first, left overhead. And swap for men. Left first, then right. May you be well. God bless for now. Bye bye.